Good afternoon, children. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Nehan Salim, turn on your video. Sneha Soni, is there any problem for your network? Sneha Soni, turn on your video and sit.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, children, last class we discussed or we completed about the layers of the atmosphere, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, children. Okay, children. Yes, we discussed the 5 layers. Okay,
Sorry,
and
ma'am.
yes.
Ma'am, I cannot. Oh, okay. No, ma'am.
See, children, whenever you are joining for a meeting, please see that your audio is muted. Just now, I could listen some of the sounds from someone of your parent was talking. Okay, and it will disturb the class. So just see that your audio is muted. Okay. See, children, we discussed about the layers of atmosphere, troposphere, stratosphere. Yes.
Mesosphere,
Yeah.
thermosphere, and exosphere.
Yes, thermosphere and exosphere.
Yeah.
Okay. And thermosphere, in this layer, the temperature rises rapidly. The term thermo, yes, the term
Thermo means heat.
heat. Okay, okay. And this layer has the highest temperature. Okay, and the temperature rises rapidly. Okay, the temperature rises rapidly with the increase in the height.
It's about 80 to 400 kilometers.
Yes, yes. Its average height is 80 to
400
400 kilometers.
kilometer.
The
Okay, and
ionosphere
yes,
is a part of this layer.
ionosphere. Yes, ionosphere is a part of this layer.
Layer.
Okay. Ionosphere means that it is layer of
Atmosphere.
atmosphere.
Which contain a high concentration of ions which able to reflect radio.
Yes,
Radio
radio
transmission.
waves. Yes, yes. So this layer is helpful for the radio transmission. Okay,
Ma'am,
and
radio transmission means satellites, right?
yes, we are sending the signals through radio waves. Okay, we are sending the signals through radio waves. Okay, so this layer helps to means transmit the signals. Okay, transmit the radio waves. Okay, and the radio waves are transmitted from the earth is reflecting back. Okay, by this layer. Okay, the signals we are sending, yes, we are sending or transmitted from the earth. From the earth, we are transmitting the signals. It is reflecting back on this layer. Okay. So is it clear, children, about thermosphere? Is it clear? Any doubt?
Yes, ma'am.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine, children. So the last layer, it is
Exosphere.
the upper layer. Yes.
Exo means out.
Yes.
This
Exo
layer
means
has thin air,
yes.
and light gases.
Air
Helium and
gases like
hydrogen.
helium,
Okay,
hydrogen.
okay,
And
children.
hydrogen.
Yes, light gases like helium and
space
from here.
yes.
Ma'am, no
And
clear
there is no
boundary
yes, there is no clear upper boundary.
for this
Okay.
layer.
Yes. Okay, children. Till is it clear to you? Any doubt regarding any of the layer?
No, ma'am.
Then I had sent the notes in the WhatsApp, but I have given only about 2 layers. Okay, I will send the completed notes today evening. Today evening, I will send the completed notes of this answer, this question answer. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
that's very important. It's a 5-mark question. Okay, I think most of the points you have studied now itself, right?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So shall we move to the new topic today?
Yes,
Weather and
ma'am.
climate.
Yes, ma'am.
Weather and climate.
Yes. Weather and climate. I think you all know about weather, what is weather and what you mean by climate.
Yes, ma'am.
See, we are experiencing, see children, we are experiencing different seasons, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, so how many seasons are there in India?
Three.
Three.
Three main seasons are there. Which are they? Which are they?
Summer,
Summer,
winter,
winter,
Summer,
and
winter, and monsoon.
Yes, summer, winter, and monsoon. Now we
Monsoon.
are experiencing which season?
Monsoon.
Monsoon season, full rainy season, right? It's rainy
Yes.
season, right? But we are experiencing a rainy season, that means monsoon season, but still we feel hot some days. Some days
Yes,
it is
ma'am.
very hot,
Yes, ma'am.
yes. And
Yes.
some days it is very
Very
windy, it's very cold. Okay, so that means that the weather means that changes are happening in the atmosphere,
And the
right?
day-to-day changes.
Yeah. Okay, the day to day, the atmosphere, it is changing, right?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the day to day or hour to hour. Sometimes, see, just now here in my place, okay, just now rain, it is over. Now it is very sunny. Okay,
I'm here too.
there also. Yeah. That means that
Here also, ma'am.
hour to hour atmosphere, it is changing. Okay. So weather means that, okay, hour to hour or day by day.
Day
Yes,
changes
day
in
to
the
day,
atmosphere.
the changes in the
In the
atmosphere,
atmosphere.
it is known as
It's called
weather.
weather.
Okay, is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
We are, listen to me, we are experiencing different seasons. Okay, so now we are experiencing rainy season, that means monsoon season, but still some days we
Are hot.
we feel very hot, okay, very sunny, very, and sometimes it is very, means it's windy. Okay, so that means that the atmosphere, it is changing. Okay, so there are many factors that affects the climate that we will study later. But now, what do you mean by weather? Janal, can you say me? Can you tell me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. What do you mean by weather?
Weather means the cyclic changing in the weather.
No, it's not cyclical. Weather is not cyclical.
Weather is the climate of the atmosphere is known as weather.
What is this?
Ma'am, can you
Eh?
say?
And day-to-day changes.
Ma'am, day to day.
The art
You
or
are
day-to-day
going
changes
such
in the
a way.
atmosphere.
Huh? You are making everyone, you made everyone confused, right? Hmm? The cyclical changes, then the climatic condition. See, the day to day or hour to hour
Our
changes in the
Changes in the
atmosphere.
Okay, that's
weather.
only
It's called
very
weather.
simple and clear definition. Okay, the day to day or hour to
To
hour
our
changes
change
in
in
the
the atmosphere.
atmosphere.
It's called
Okay, is it
weather.
clear, Jonal?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you tell me, can you repeat the answer, Jonal?
The day-to-day changes in the atmosphere is known as weather.
Very good. Okay, the day to day or hour to hour changes in the atmosphere, it is known as weather.
Weather.
Okay, so children, can you tell me what you mean by climate? Then he have told the climatic conditions. Have you seen the weather updates? Have you watched news?
All weather condition
News do you watch?
for a longer period of time is called climate.
Okay, children, listen to me. Have you watched the television news?
No.
Television news, news channels, have you watched?
Yes, ma'am.
No one. Okay, and
Yes,
we can see the weather updates at the end of the news bulletin.
Ma'am, it is
Have you
available in our
ever
phone
noticed
also.
it? It's available in the phone. It is
Ma'am,
given in
after
the
every hour
newspaper.
notification will come.
Yeah, it is given in the newspapers. Have you noticed it?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Is it the same for every place? Means is it the same for
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
no?
No, ma'am.
Yes.
Every
Okay.
place
That
different.
means that yes, it is different. That means that the weather of my place is not be might not be same for your place. Okay, and if we watch the weather updates in news, that means in television channels or newspaper, we can see that Trivandrum, Calicut, or means the different places in Kerala experiences different types of weather. Okay, is it? Is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, sure.
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
so it is changing. It is different for each and every place. Okay, so and it's hour to hour or day to day. It is changing. That is known as weather.
Weather.
Okay, and what do you mean by climate? It is an average condition. Okay, it is average condition of a place for a recorded over a long period of time. Okay, children. Weather we have discussed. Right now we have discussed about whether it is an hour
Can
to
you repeat?
hour. Yeah. See children, the average weather condition, the average weather condition of a place, the average weather condition of a place recorded for a long period. Recorded over a long period of time. The average weather condition of a place
Recorded for a long
recorded
period
Recorded
of
over
time.
for a
a
long
long
period of time.
yes, it is
Called
known as
climate.
climate. Yes, it is known as the climate of a place. So it is recorded for a long period. Whether it is day to day, hour to hour changes. Do you understand the difference between these two?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Okay, very good, very good. The day to day or hour to hour changes in the atmosphere, it is known as weather.
Weather.
Yes, the average weather condition
Climate.
recorded, yes,
A long
recorded
period of
A
over
time.
long period of time.
Called climate
okay,
of a
long
place.
period of
Climate
time. Okay, it is
is
known
known
as
as
climate
Climate
climate.
of a place. Okay, and can you tell me an exact definition for season?
And the
What
A
about season?
cyclic changes in weather is known as
period of year is called
Yeah,
season.
yeah. Over a period of an year.
The cyclical
Okay, yeah.
changes.
Yes, the cyclical changes of weather over a
Conditions.
period of
Over a period
an
of
year.
year.
Okay, it is called
Season.
season.
Seasons.
Children, is it clear? Means weather, climate, and season. Is it clear to you now?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, you have studied it before. I know that because there are some factors. Even if we are experiencing different season, there are some factors that affects the climate. That means distance from the equator. Do you remember?
Yes,
The
ma'am.
places close to the equator are very
Hot.
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 Okay, because they are experiencing vertical rays of the sun.
Vertically.
And high above the sea level means the places those who are close to the sea. Okay, the places those who are close to the seas experiences means as a mild climate, warm climate, because they're experiencing sea breeze. Okay, means cool wind coming out from the seas. That
I'm like
is all you
coastal
know,
area.
and I know that there are some factors that affects the. Even if Thar Desert, it is hot, right? Thar Desert, it is
Yes.
hot. Okay, and some because of the hot wind coming out from Thar Desert, some of the coastal regions it may be very hot. Okay, see, so that means that some factors are there to affect the climate of a place. That's only. Okay, even if the climate means that it is an average weather report, okay, for recorded over a long period of time. Seasons means that it is a cyclic or the repeated process, okay, of climate that is recorded over an year. Okay, so is it clear? Weather, climate, and season.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine, children. So the temperature, and the next it is temperature. Okay. So I think this also is very well known to you. The temperature means that the amount of or the degree of hotness and coldness. The degree of hotness and coldness of the air. It is known as temperature.
Temperature.
Yes. Which device is used to measure temperature?
Thermometer.
Very good. Yes, thermometer.
And we studied in science.
Ah, yes, yes. Thermometer. We are used to measure the temperature by using thermometer. Okay. The degree of hotness and coldness of the air. Okay. While we were sick, means children, and here the temperature means in the atmosphere. So the degree of hotness and coldness of the
Air.
Temperature.
Yes, it is called temperature, and we are using thermometer to measure the temperature. Okay. Then I have told you there are some factors that affects the temperature of the particular place. Okay. And among them, one important factor, it is insolation. Insolation. Just note it down, children. Insolation.
And spelling?
INSOLATION. Insolation. INSOLATION.
Ma'am, what does it mean?
Yeah. Insolation means that, okay, incoming solar energy. Incoming, write down. Incoming solar energy. Incoming solar energy intercepted by the earth. Intercepted. 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 Intercepted by the incoming solar energy intercepted by the earth. Incoming solar energy is being intercepted by the earth. Yes. Okay. The incoming solar energy intercepted by the earth. Okay, and the amount of insolation decreases from the equator towards the poles. Why it is happening, children? Can you guess and tell me? The amount of insolation decreases. Decreases means that making low. Okay, it made low while it is moving to the poles. Can you tell me the reason? Can you guess and tell me?
Because the sun is
Because
the pole is far away from the sun rays.
Yes. Okay, equator means the places those who are getting the vertical rays of the sun, right? The sun rays is fallen directly towards the center. That means the places close to the equator. Okay, yes, the places close to the equator is getting the vertical rays of the sun. Okay, and what about the Antarctic and Arctic Circle?
They're so cold.
They get the slanting rays of the sun.
Yes, they are getting slanting rays. Not so, it's not extreme cold. Okay, there is neither too, means moderate climate. That is neither too cold nor too hot. Children, do you remember about latitudes? You have, you have studied in. Okay, which are the major latitudes? Yes, 5th standard. Which are the major latitudes we studied?
Prime meridian.
Now don't tell prime meridian. Prime meridian, it is not a latitude.
Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn,
Tropic of Cancer.
Tropic of
Antarctic Circle and
Tropic of Capricorn. Yes. Okay. See children, equator, Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic and Antarctic Circle. Okay, all these are the latitudes. They are horizontal lines. Okay, and prime meridian is a longitude. Okay, which it connects from North Pole to the South Pole. So it is vertical line. Okay, prime meridian and zero degree meridian. Okay, so children, so don't be confused with the this latitudes and longitudes. Okay, latitudes are the horizontal lines. Ah, yeah, the same. The another name for this prime meridian. Okay, it's Greenwich meridian. It is vertical line. Okay, thus all are longitudes. Okay, 180-degree meridian is there. Okay, those are longitudes. But we are talking about latitudes. Yes. So equator lies at the center. Okay, and it divides the earth into northern and southern hemisphere. Yeah, northern and southern hemisphere. So the places close to the equator is getting direct sunlight. Okay, the places close to the equator is getting direct sunlight. Okay, so the places we are means some parts of India lies in which zone, you know?
Rajasthan.
Who said this? Jonal. See, have you do you remember the climatic zones? Climatic zones. Ah, yes. Torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Ah, okay. And we means some parts of India lies in torrid zone. It is very hot in torrid zone. The places close to the equator are termed as in torrid zone. Ah, yeah, it's very hot. Okay. And the temperate zone means that the places that are getting the slanting rays of the sun rays. Okay. And frigid zone, least sunlight. Yeah, it is very cold because sun rays are very thin. Okay.
Ma'am, there will be more night and less days, right?
Yes. Ah, yes. Due to the tilt of the earth, they are experiencing 6 months daylight and 6 months dark night. Yeah, darkness. Okay. That is
And can you repeat the sentence? The amount of insolation decreases?
While it is moving towards
from the equator towards the
poles. While it's moving towards the poles. That means that the amount of insolation decreases while it is moving, okay, from the equator to the poles. When it is moving towards the poles, the amount of insolation is decreasing. So you can guess why the frigid zone is covered with snow. Why?
Because they are getting less
least sunlight. Okay, why the poles are covered with snow? Because they are getting least sunlight. Ah, yes.
More night and less days.
Means while one part of the polar region, means poles, it's facing the sun, other part remains in darkness. So that it is 6 months daylight and 6 months night. One part of the polar circle, while it faces on the sun, the other part remains dark because the earth is tilted, right? The earth is tilted. Okay, children. See, just I will revise the things which we all discussed right now. Weather. Okay, whether it is an hour to hour or day to day change in the atmosphere. Okay, then we discussed about climate. It is an
Average
average
weather condition of
Condition of
a
a place
recorded
over
a long
over
for a
a
long period time.
yes, recorded over a long period
Period
of
of
time.
time.
called
Very
climate
good.
of a place.
Okay. Yes. Then we discussed about temperature.
Temperature.
Amount
Degree of
of
Okay.
hotness and
amount of
coldness of the
hotness and
air is
coldness
called
of air
temperature.
is called
The
temperature.
amount of hot and coldness of the air.
air.
And we are
Air
using
is called
thermometer to measure the temperature.
Temperature.
Okay. Then we discussed about insolation.
Insolation means
Incoming
incoming
solar
Energy
intercepted by
by
the
the
earth.
earth.
Okay. Okay,
by the
fine,
earth.
children. The incoming solar energy intercepted by the
The
earth.
Earth.
Okay.
The
So
amount of insolation decreases
decreases.
while
Yeah.
it moves
Well, it moves
While
towards
it
the.
move towards the
towards
poles.
The
the
poles.
pole.
Okay. Okay, children. Till is it clear to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Next class, I will show you a video, okay, about how this factors are affecting the climate. Okay, children. So today,
Okay, ma'am.
I'm
Okay.
winding up the class. Today, I will send the complete notes. Okay, the layers of the atmosphere.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
Complete
ma'am.
it.
Okay,
Find
ma'am.
it very
Okay,
neat.
ma'am.
Bye, children.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.